This is how a Sigma empath gives narcissists a taste of their own medicine. Understanding the characteristics and behaviors of both empaths and narcissists is essential to know how they may interact. Empaths are individuals who possess a heightened ability to sense and understand the emotions of others. They are often highly sensitive and compassionate and may struggle with setting boundaries to protect themselves from being overwhelmed by the emotions of others. Narcissists, on the other hand, are individuals who possess a grandiose sense of self-importance and a lack of empathy for others. They may manipulate and exploit others in order to achieve their own goals and may struggle with understanding the emotions and needs of others. Narcissists mistakenly believe they can bully all empaths, but Sigma empaths are an exception to this rule. In their capacity as enforcers of repercussions, Sigma empaths are well equipped to severely distress anyone who attempts to abuse them. Then how can Sigma empaths give narcissists a taste of their own medicine? Here are several things I can share with you. Number 1. Denying the narcissist the opportunity to alter their behavior. In fact, narcissists have an extreme reaction to genuineness, which is great entertainment for Sigma empaths. Narcissists are constantly on edge around Sigmas because of their unfiltered communication style. Sigma empaths aren't afraid to raise their voices, share their perspectives, and take action when it comes to matters they feel strongly about. They are not frightened of disagreement with authorities because of their willingness to speak out against wrongs and injustices. Sigma empaths, like narcissists, are a source of frustration for the furious, self-righteous, and entitled. Do they feel awful that they are able to expose the delusional and closed-minded to their genuine emotions and unique perspectives? Once again, Sigma empaths believe it is not their responsibility to alter their own views in order to validate those of others. Do you, as a Sigma empath, take pleasure in watching the narcissist become increasingly frustrated by your genuineness? Number 2. Ignoring the narcissist at the most crucial times. For narcissists, the fear of rejection is equal to the fear of being ignored by Sigma empaths. They simply despise not receiving attention. Sigma empaths believe they are too valuable for others to take for granted and are eager to disprove this notion. Sigma empaths continue to worry over nothing of consequence. They are discerning in the problems they choose to face. Additionally, if something isn't important enough to warrant worrying about, then why waste time and effort on it? However, narcissists despise this and are shocked that anyone would be brave enough to refuse them the attention they seek. They fancy themselves the pinnacle of society, and they expect everyone else to cater to their every whim. Nonetheless, did you happen to notice something else? They just did, and the Sigma empath is doing it in a deliciously innovative and statistical way. If you're a Sigma empath, don't you worry about the narcissist's temper tantrums when you ignore them. Number 3. By not being a soft touch. Sigma empaths are notoriously difficult for narcissists to manipulate because of their emotional distance. Without the person's knowledge or agreement, it is impossible to cause them to feel grief, rage, frustration, or disappointment. Again, Sigma empaths take pleasure in frustrating narcissists by never responding to them. When dealing with toxic people or narcissists, the words may be meant seriously, but Sigma empaths will not let the insults get to them. They are already aware of their own identities, so it is pointless for narcissists to try to describe them. They are well aware of the irrationality, jealousy, and foolishness of narcissists, so they will not stoop to their level. They disappoint these hollow, self-centered, and entitled beings by not stooping to their level. Number 4. By being true to themselves and causing narcissists even more aggravation, they succeed. Narcissists take pleasure in seeing the beliefs of others stifled in order to further their own interests. However, they become frightened when they come into contact with Sigma empaths. Why? Because Sigma empaths will impose their standards of right and wrong on others regardless of how they react. No matter who they're talking to, they always treat their convictions with the utmost seriousness. Killjoys and domineering types don't bother these principled individuals because all that matters to them is whether or not they acted ethically. Sigma empaths have always been fierce defenders of the causes they believe in. Their aggressiveness and firmness will terrify narcissists. But do Sigma empaths ever feel bad about scaring others away? The short answer is no. In fact, they take great pleasure in being ignored by narcissists. How do you, as a Sigma empath, handle narcissists who try to make you compromise your principles? Number 5. By pointing out their deceit and watching them stammer in their denial. The Sigma empath's highly developed sense of intuition makes it impossible for them to believe falsehoods. As a result, they tend to be extremely skeptical of others, especially narcissists. They have an uncanny knack for picking up on even the most subtle signs of deceit in the narcissist's actions, mannerisms, tones, and words. They don't just ignore the discrepancies in their stories, rather, they probe for explanations. At that point, narcissists have no way to defend themselves or keep track of their delusions. They offer very little evidence to support their claims. While narcissists may be skilled storytellers, they aren't very good at fielding follow-up questions. It is difficult for them to look Sigma empaths in the eye and validate their claims. To the contrary, Sigma empaths will take pleasure in watching narcissists fumble in their denial. They already know that to be true, so what have they got to lose by admitting it? Number 6. By making them question their core beliefs and then seeing them unravel. Sometimes, Sigma empaths come across as condescending and insensitive, but that's not how they really feel. Because of their strong sense of morality, they are widely regarded as the most kind and tolerant people on earth. As a result, anytime they challenge others' reasoning, they do so in good faith. Doubting the validity of someone else's arguments or viewpoints is not the same thing as completely rejecting them. Different people are piqued by different perspectives. Those with the Sigma empathy trait are inherently interested in the routines, values, and worldviews of those around them. In order to avoid drawing any sweeping generalizations about them, they look into their thought processes. However, this can come across as insulting and patronizing to narcissists. They are uncomfortable with scrutiny and promotion. Since having their worldview questioned by Sigma empaths makes them feel devalued and attacked, they find this to be intolerable. But do Sigma empaths even give a hoot? The short answer is no. Number 7. By highlighting the narcissist's shortcomings while seeing how they react. Not all members of the Sigma empathy group lack gratitude and appreciation. To that end, they simply increase their attention on areas that could use improvement, on the theory that slacking off will lead to the same results for everyone. Yet narcissists cannot accept this in a constructive way. They shift the responsibility for the problem back onto the empath and refuse to take ownership of finding a solution. They imagine the Sigma to be as compassionate and forgiving as themselves, and they use this to justify their own shortcomings. But they are mistaken. Sigma empaths take pleasure in watching narcissists smolder in their own pyre. Sigma empaths won't hold back from severe criticism if they believe narcissists merit it due to their lackluster work. They don't like being the ones to shield others' fragile egos. They are in the forefront of a profession that involves babysitting people's vulnerabilities by allowing them to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. However, do you believe that narcissists will accept their defects if you, as a Sigma empath, highlight them? Sigma empaths don't intend to cause trouble with narcissists, but if the latter take the initiative and provoke them, they'll teach them a lesson. Do you, as a Sigma empath, sadistically punish narcissists? Do you take pleasure in witnessing their humiliation? I hope you enjoy this video. If you have something on your mind, don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching.